Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Paul George.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Walker out there with George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Clippers, in the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Beal in at the three. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Harden against Maxey. Harden left side. 4 on the clock. Over Maxey. Harden can't hit. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And here's Walker outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Now, here's Maxey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harden gets the bucket.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Now, here's Walker. 9-point game his last outing. Harden against Maxey. Embiid inside. Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
That's good from Dunn on the assist from Beal.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
George banked in off the glass.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Embiid. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Pelicans. He was a non-factor. And blocked by Lopez. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And you look at Philadelphia. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And right now for the 76ers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And he gets it to go.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Over Harden. Maxey, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Collins against Walker. And it's done in the corner. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he can't get the first one. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
He hits the second from the line.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Done outside. Outside, Beal takes the 3. Walker with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Here's Grimes. Dunn covering. Beyond the arc. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Harden, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. Fires the 3. Dunn shot's good. Dunn's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's George. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here's Dunn. 4-point game. Paul George with the steal. There's the drive, and it's George finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Kevin, back to you.
One shot.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Free throw good from Harden. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans. Pass to Paul. Collins, a screen on Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Collins. And it's 8 points for James Harden. The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Oubre. He's covered by Brown. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Collins. And Miller's subbed in for James Harden. Jones kicks to Miller. Jones with the screen on Gordon. Miller dishes to Jones. Brown wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 7. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
How about that, Andre Drummond? No, you didn't just show me that kind of creativity in a 7-foot frame at about 1/3 of a ton.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so here are the Clippers. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Paul for 3. The shot will not fall. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Oubre. Drummond with a screen on Paul. Down low. Deflects the pass. That misses off the backboard. Los Angeles leading by 5. Miller, the pass to Batum. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock to the inside. Over Oubre. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers trail by 5. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Edgecombe. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in for Eric Gordon. Outside, Batum. Ball against Maxey. Batum trying to break loose. Basket good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Paul's footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
Ball against Maxey. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones is out there with Batum. Then there's Brown. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Here's Edgecombe. Nothing on the board. Back to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Batum. Now here's Paul. Over Maxey. That's good from Paul on the assist from Batum.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
Maxey finds Drummond. A 3-ball. Maxey, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beal from long range hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Drummond the screen. Yes, that goes in. Drummond's got his second basket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Miller's checked in for Brown. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. You look at Grimes, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release. And, of course, Bradley Beal.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Jones. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. That's a 2 from Paul. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You know, he does it easily, and it's really smooth the way he scores. Paul's form and release on the shot, really about as good as it gets.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Paul looking around. And Batum kicks to Paul. Jones with the screen on Maxey. Paul dishes to Batum. Here's Beal with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Maxey. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They grab their own miss. For 3, Edwards. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Batum kicks to Paul. Batum sets a screen for Paul. Back to Batum. Offline with his 3. 76ers trailing to the paint. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. James Harden comes in for Miller. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. Philadelphia on D. Pass to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Clock at 6. Now Collins. It's over Embiid. That's good from Collins on the assist by Harden. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Here's Beal after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Paul with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
On top, Maxey. Defended by Paul. Maxey, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harden the pass to Paul. Pass to Collins. And the shot is good. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Embiid with a screen on Paul. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Harden's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3. Three-pointer. Maxey, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Harden outside. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Jones in the post. Covered by Oubre. Jones, no luck. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent. We still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Beal, and it's done in for Chris Paul. Philadelphia also making some changes. Walker's checked in for Edgecombe. Paul George comes in for Edwards, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. 3-point lead. And it's Oubre off the drive.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history. Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
The 76ers trail by 5. Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The first free throw is good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Embiid drops them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Bounce pass from Paul. The 3 from Harden. Walker with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 3. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Walker. Six on the shot clock. Oubre on the wing. Here's Grimes, and he hits it to tie the game up. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Paul passes to Harden. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Dunn. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George dishes to Oubre. Outside, Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Rejected by Walker. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Nobody near George. Off target with his 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harden kicks to Paul. To the wing on the left. Embiid against Lopez. Back to Paul. Can they get it? Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. He can't hit that time. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
All right, looking back at our first half, the Clippers are in a tight game.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Dunn. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Jabari Walker. Actually out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's George, and it's Embiid, and at the 5 down low.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
Outside, George. Walker with a screen for George. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Harden outside. Lopez finds Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Collins, a screen on George. Shot by Collins, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%, pretty solid. Dunn passes to Lopez. Right side, Beal. Harden outside. The 3-pointer, no good. The 76ers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. George. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Harden's shot is good.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
Maxey passes to Walker. Maxey against Harden. Pass to Grimes. The 3. He can't get that one. Dunn with some nice D. Going inside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
This is where Embiid wants the ball.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. get a chance to check out stats for Bradley Beal.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Mark this Clippers organization putting a premium on stability and continuity this season.
I really believe, Kevin, they're comfortable with the talent they have on the roster. Some aging veterans, but they're capable and still producing, and that should keep them in the playoff mix.
And done with the slam.
Well, you always have to do your best to keep up with Chris Dunn, guys. I mean, just absolutely remarkable in transition, given his athleticism.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. High post, Embiid. From deep, George. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And it's the Clippers ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Beal can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. George against Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
George looking over the floor. Shoots over Beal. Tries again. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Now Beal. 10 points for him. Here's Lopez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Grimes passes to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Embiid. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Done outside. Pass to Lopez. A 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Harden against Maxey. Walker, bounce pass. Here's Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Pass to Dunn. Harden looking it over. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. Beal from long range. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Maxey. And here's Embiid. Steps back and shoots. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Maxey.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Back to Harden. They need this one. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Dunn. Outside Collins. Harden with a screen on Walker. Here's Collins. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 7. And again, no good by the Clippers. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And here is Los Angeles now. 76ers getting the bucket. Really left alone that time. Beal's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Clippers. Philadelphia has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Attention everyone, we've got your hoop crew ready to go. Let's hear it for them. You know what time it is? It's time to give it up for your hoop crew.
Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Trendon Watford comes in for Jabari Walker. Edwards, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Here's Drummond. He's got 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 22.
1:57 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Brown. Ball outside. Clock at 6. For the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 1-point game. They set the pick. Oubre against Miller. Oubre passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ball for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Edgecombe. Drummond with a screen on Paul. It's tipped. Batum with the steal. Miller the bounce pass. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oubre against Miller. Here's Oubre. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Clock at 4. Over Miller. With the clock winding down, and Drummond throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out for the game this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers ahead, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-3 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Chris Paul is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Batum, and it's Brown, and at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Paul. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Jones. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Edwards dishes to Oubre, and taken away by Paul. Brown the pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Paul. There's Beal with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 3. Edwards finds Drummond. Now Oubre, defended by Jones. Jones against Oubre. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Beal. Jones sets the pick for Beal. And Jones sends it home.
If you play your role well like Jones Jr. did there in the pick and roll, scoring chances will come your way.
Maxey kicks to Edwards. Drummond with a screen on Beal. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Now here's Beal. Outside, Batum. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to Drummond. To the inside. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside, Jones. Back to Harden to tie it up. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Maxey passes to Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Over Harden. Edgecombe, no good. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Beal with it. Now defended by Embiid. That gives them the lead. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Oubre, a screen on Paul. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
The drive by Beal. Batum, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ball outside. Here's Beal. Edwards defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Justin Edwards.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez is checked in for Batum. Collins comes in for Jones. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Chris Paul. Then for the 76ers, Walker's checked in for Kelly Oubre. George comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. Again, Embiid missing. Dunn outside. Down low, Embiid with the steal. George against Dunn. Outside, Maxey. Inside, and Walker throws it down.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
And here is Dunn. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Dunn. A steal. Grimes with it. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Walker. Outside, Maxey. Over Harden. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Harden against Maxey. Lopez kicks to Harden. Lopez, a screen on Maxey. Harden the pass to Lopez. No good on the three. 76ers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9 to take the lead. A shot off that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Embiid cleans it up and puts it in.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thank you. The Clippers trail. Now, here is Harden. Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Lopez. Clock is at 3. Rattler's a 3. And it doesn't go. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Embiid leaves it in off the window.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Beal. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Outside Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Beal. And a nice assist for the lane on the transition play.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Here's Embiid. A 15-footer. And it misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Collins outside. George against Beal. Now Collins. Harden. Jumper is off. Here's Grimes. Dunn covering. There's the pick. Now Embiid. Here's Maxey. Puts up the 3. Trained from outside.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Beal against George. And it misses. Now the 76ers with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
George double teamed. Here's Embiid. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Stolen by Walker. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Collins.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Can't get it.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So
we'll stay locked in and wishing you the best health. Thanks, Joel.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.